Hello everybody, my name's Austin. Thank you for being here on this video today. This is actually going to be my first attempt at making a video here on YouTube about my fragrances that you see here behind me. Just a quick brief background on myself. I've been doing this hobby for just about a year, I think maybe just over a year. You can, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you can personally attest to just how addicting this hobby can be. But nevertheless, I've enjoyed every second of it, and it's led me to meet some really great people, smell great fragrances, and have some great conversations. So it's really been something that I've been trying to embrace and share my own experiences with the world. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what you like, what you don't like, and just talk about it. So the inspiration for this video really came from TLTG Reviews live stream where Roy and Newt suggested that I make a video about Roja 1819, Burlington 1819 that is. So this will be the introduction, I guess, of my channel here. So I put together a real quick agenda about what we're going to do. I'll start off, I'm sure if you're on this video, you're familiar with the work of Roja Dove, but if not, let's just look at this beautiful, beautiful bottle for a second. You can see those signature Roja Dove crystals on the top cap, this beautiful placard on here. The build quality here is just amazing, which you come to expect when you get into this price range, quite honestly. So I didn't really show the box. The box isn't anything crazy. The build of this is very nice. Let's go ahead and spray it. We'll show the atomizer here briefly. If you haven't had a Roja, they have very nice pressurized little atomizers on them. You can see the dispersion on that. I already have this on my hand, but thought I'd show this on the camera here, and we'll smell it on card too, which is kind of sacrilege with this fragrance, honestly, but we'll let it fly. So, where to begin? In general, if you've smelled Roja Dove fragrances, you know that there's more to the fragrance than what meets the eye as far as a note breakdown in particular. You could look at a note breakdown, and for some fragrances, not Roja, you can conjure up an image and a kind of scent expectation, if you will, of what something might smell like just by looking at it. Okay, it's got lavender, it's got tonka bean, it's this, that, and the other, and you can kind of roughly, based on what you've smelled before, conjure up what something might be like. With Roja, throw that out the window. It's more than the sum of its note breakdown. This is a experience, and it's one definitely worth having if you haven't already. This has Roja Dove's signature grapefruit opening, and it's just like other people have mentioned. I'll steal it from them. The most complex citrus fragrance that I've ever smelled. I can personally attest to that. I love this stuff, and the only thing that I wish I would have done sooner is get it sooner. I only experienced this one for the first time about 3 months ago at this point, where I was at a local Neiman Marcus, like a kid in a candy store, just sniffing away at memos, Amouage, Roja, you name it, Frederick Mall. Uh, what else? Yeah, if you haven't been to Neiman Marcus and you're into this hobby, oh my God, will you have fun? I left with 4 or 5 carded samples, about a gift bag's worth of blotter cards that are labeled. It was so fun. But back to this. Most complex citrus fragrance that I've ever smelled. More than what meets the eye with the note breakdown. It's grapefruit, it's lime, it's a really kind of polarizing note of cumin, which to some people can be well, there's no other way to put it, a slight body odor kind of smell, but thankfully my nose does not detect that as far as the actual blending. What else is in here? Tobacco is in here. I think oak moss, his signature cashmere wood. So it's really a super gorgeous citrus opening. Excuse me. Gorgeous citrus opening that moves into this fresh spice. moves into this sort of ambery, slightly woody base. It is not your typical fragrance progression that you would anticipate of, designer or entry level niche. This speaks to my taste, and it just is magic in the air. So I'll go ahead and I'll talk about kind of occasions to wear this, a little bit about performance, and then just really how this makes me feel. So as far as occasions to wear it, I'm an engineer full time. I wear polos, nice pair of jeans, nice pair of shoes to work every day. So this could be a everyday signature scent for me living in Tampa, Florida. Um, as you can see from my collection behind me, it's not, but it easily could be. If all of this was gone and you gave me this, I would be all right. I would be all right. Would I love it? No, but I would be all right. This stuff kind of begs you to dress it up a little bit. It doesn't need to be suit and tie, black tie event sort of stuff. It's not that, although you definitely could do that depending on your climate that you're in. It just needs a little elevated touch to really fit with the fragrance, right? Don't let the scent wear you, as Justin Copeland always says. So wear the scent, don't let it wear you. That's great advice. This stuff is not super casual as in, t-shirt, shorts, athletic shoes, but anything really a slight bit above that, up to just straight up black tie event, weddings, this stuff is perfect. Performance. So performance is, obviously there's so many variables of everybody's skin, their nose itself, and the type of fragrance that it is, who developed it, of specifically Rojas, right? They get kind of I'll say a bad name as far as a complaint where, they don't last or they don't project after so long, yada, yada, right? There's a whole bunch of that. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you know where I'm going with that. I won't touch it on it in this video, but this stuff lasts. It's not a screamer off the skin. I'll say it's understated elegance is how I would put it. This stuff is long lasting. It has decent push, has great sillage for a long time, and it just elevates your presence. So if you're close to people, they will detect this and they'll smell it and they'll likely love it. Honestly, it's not a offensive scent. It's not like you're, rocking 7 sprays to the neck of something and your projection is pushing out and filling a room. This is understated elegance. It's very nice. And it just makes me feel happy. This is one, along with some of the others that you see behind me, namely this one right here, Torino 21, Homage Reflection Man, Creed Rolfa. They're just make Austin happy fragrances. They're what I love wearing the most out of my whole collection, really, where I spray this, I'm ready to face the day. I feel like I'm the man when I wear this stuff. This stuff really just it preps you for the day. You feel like you got this shit, and I love that about it. So let me look at my notes real quick. Make sure I didn't leave anything out, but I think I basically covered it as far as what I want to capture with this video. I hope that you found this enjoyable, and give me some feedback if you will, and tell me which ones you would like to see next. I could make a list of all the stuff I have. I think at this point I have like 80 bottles, and some stuff at work, a ton of decants. So there's obviously a good bit that I haven't smelled, but the more hyped up stuff, I'm hesitant to say hype, but like the more well-known things I've likely smelled from a decant or otherwise. So if you want to hear my thoughts, opinions on something, leave a comment below. Let me know, and let's have a conversation about this stuff. I'm really passionate about it. I hope this video comes across well, and I can find some people that are into this as well. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy yourselves.